Yo dudes! Welcome to Vegan Cinnamon Swirls.
Swirls.
So this is taking a traditional cinnamon swirl, which would normally a cinnamon swirl, which would be white flour and sugar, and we're using wholemeal flour, and they're going to be vegan.
Vegan.
So next
yes! This is Eoin, Master Baker, not Bader.
Absolute fantastic baker. Check out Real Men Bake Bread. Just wonderful. So here we go. Let's get started.
We've got 1 kilo of wholemeal flour, a heavy pinch of salt. Not any salt, this is a rock salt.
Oh, nice.
Could I just use regular salt? You could just use regular salt, but we don't do anything regular here.
That's right,
100 grams of sugar, not just any sugar. What sugar is this?
We're using coconut blossom sugar.
But you can use whatever kind of sugar, we're just...
Yeah, if you can use wholemeal, you're just going to get more fiber and make it easier to digest and make it more substantial. When you eat a cinnamon swirl, it's like, that was a cinnamon swirl. It wasn't a light, fluffy, delicate thing where you want to eat 15.
And satisfied.
Yeah.
We got 30 grams of fresh yeast.
Ooh.
Can you use dried yeast?
Now, just to clarify that, if you didn't have fresh yeast, you could use 45 grams of dried yeast
There
instead.
you go, super.
Boom.
And our liquid is?
Rice almond milk, but you could use any type of non-dairy milk. I'm not sure the quantity.
300 ml.
300 ml.
There you have it.
So here we go. And then you need to knead for 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
By hand.
Knead in a bowl, like.
Knead in a bowl, bring it all together in a bowl, fold it out in your surface, and then you're working the dough.
So it's on the surface rather than the bowl?
On the surface rather than a bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll see there the dough has really come off the edges. It's turned into one big dough ball. Now time to go.
Yeah, pop her open.
Let's open her up. So if you didn't have a mixer, as Eoin mentioned there, you'll knead it until it's until it works. And one of the things that I remember you mentioned this earlier.
Yeah.
Is what you're looking for to see if the dough is
thin it
window
out.
pane effect.
You should be able to open it up, and I should be able to see you guys. Hello.
Straight through.
Hello. Oh, hello. I see that. See the way it's like a window pane.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
And bear in mind,
We're
on
good learners, aren't we,
yeah,
Eoin?
very good. But on a wholemeal flour with the structure of it, it's sometimes harder to get the window pane. So I'm not looking for you to stretch the dough really big. Just a nice little pane, you know, the dough's worked, it's ready to rock and roll. And we're ready to pin this guy out
Nice
now.
dough.
Yeah. So we got to let this guy rest for an hour.
Okay.
Then we're going to knock it back. We're going to roll it long, and we're going to shape some cinnamon swirls.
Okay, so we leave them rest for an hour. So that means it's going to just
Double in size.
double in size and make it easier to work. Relax. Make it
exactly.
easier.
There we go. So we'll pop this in a bowl, and we'll hop back to it in a while.
Okay, so we leave her sit for an hour, and she has doubled in size.
Yes,
Woo!
here we go. So what we've got is it's doubled in size. We've floured a lovely work surface here.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We're going to pin this guy out.
What does pin mean?
Rolling pin it.
Okay, nice.
We have no rolling pin today, so we're going to
Use jars.
Pick a
we're
jar
using
of
jars. Here we go.
Nice job. So it's almost like rolling a pizza dough.
Yeah, there we
So
go.
real thin, real fine, and the more consistent you get.
Plenty of elasticity in it, isn't it?
Okay, so now it's time to make our cinnamon butter. So what we've done is we've melted 2 tablespoons of coconut oil simply in a pan, and we've added in ground cinnamon, about 2 to 3 tablespoons, until you form a butter-like texture like
Here we go.
this.
It looks kind of chocolatey. It looks like dark chocolate.
And if you do taste it, it's just like fat cinnamon.
Well, it's total cinnamon butter.
Nice. And then we're just going to simply,
Just looks
On
like
we
that
go.
in chocolate.
and then we're just going to, there you go. Look at this. This is lovely.
You'd often put a bit of sugar through it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you can often put sugar through it, but like it works really well. I think the dough is really nice and sweet enough. And then all we're simply doing is we're taking the start. We're going to try a little tight. Your first roll is important because you should have it nice and tight. And once we have that folded, the dough does the work. Hands.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
That was nice.
Here we go. Boom.
Oh, bravo!
We're going to get our knife and we're going to just simply, we can just do it. The easiest way to do is do 2 fingers. There you go.
So it's
And
like
that's
making little...
That's our little cinnamon swirl.
So do they
Now.
need to proof now? Could
They need to proof for about 30 minutes and then they're going straight in the oven for 11 minutes at 200.
And proof, you mean giving them time to relax? To
Again,
double in
relax,
size.
double in size, and yeah, that's it then.
Okay, we've taken the cinnamon swirls out of the oven. We baked them for about 11 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, 11 minutes, yeah.
We baked them a little too long and they ended up slightly.
But don't worry, here's a great top tip to take your cinnamon swirls and make them look epic. So what we've done is we've taken some powdered xylitol or powdered sugar.
So how do we make it powdered?
In terms of what we did is we took xylitol and we put it in a high-speed blender until it ended up like powder.
If you know what xylitol is, just use caster sugar. It's just really a sugar that's made with birch.
Well, you want icing sugar,
Yeah,
ideally.
okay.
So this
Icing
is
sugar.
icing sugar. So we've taken 2 part icing sugar to 1 part water. We've mixed it together until you get like a frosting. And then literally we're just going to pour the frosting on the top.
There we go, like this. And it cuts well, the sweetness of the sugar really cuts through the cinnamon. Here we go. So, there we go.
So there we are, cinnamon swirls. Time to tuck in, lads. The icing goes fantastic. It really helps cut through the kind of wholemealness and complements the cinnamon so well.
It's so tasty. The cinnamon butter is class and really, really good.
Yeah.
They're epic. They're fantastic.
And the addition of doing them 100% wholemeal just means they're a lot more substantial. Like, I eat one of these and that's, you know,
Satisfied.
that's
That's
Yeah,
a pretty
yeah.
substantial brekkie.
Yeah,
That's
high
really
in
good.
fibre. Owen's fantastic. Do check him out on Instagram and Twitter. Real Men Bake Bread. Epic. And any questions you have, just comment below.
Shoot 'em in.
We'll do our best.
We'll get Owen to get back to you.
Thanks for subscribing and sending lots of vegan cinnamon swirl love.
Swirls. Swirls, yeah.
Thanks so much, guys.
Cheers.